It's curry time again. Today we're going to be making curried rice. You're watching the Bear Pantry Show. When making curried rice, it's very few ingredients again. We're going to use the white rice. I already washed it and measured out the water. We're going to use some diced onions. Today I'm going to do something new and add salt. You know, the last time I taught you guys how to make that white rice, I didn't put salt. And then of course we're going to use our little bit of leftover curried powder that we have from the last time we made the tukari. So I measured it out here. I did 1 tablespoon. So what we're going to do is take the pot to the stove, and we're going to put the fire to heat on, and then we're going to add the salt, the onion, and the curry powder as we go along. So I brought this pot of rice to a boil. I'm adding in the diced onions, and you want to add the curried powder because we're going to disperse this equally in the pot. Let me get a fork. This is just a regular old fork. We might need a little bit more curry powder to this because we want it to be yellow. This is 2 cups of white rice, okay? But let's disperse this first and see how the color looks. And I added so far 1 teaspoon of the salt. It's looking pretty yellow. I might not need more curry powder. Like I said, when I teach you guys to use curry, you never want to overuse that. So let me go ahead and get it worked in, and we'll see if we need more. I've decided we don't need any more curry powder, so I'm putting my diffuser on, and see, I already lost the lid off of my diffuser. It breaks off pretty quickly, but this thing really works. I love it. So this is how the curry rice looks in color. Isn't that pretty? And we're just going to allow this rice to cook just like the same way we cook the steamed white rice. And so we're going to stir it like in about 15 minutes and just allow it to cook on very low fire. And I'm putting the diffuser. If you don't have the diffuser, just make sure your fire is very low, okay? By the way, I've put the lid on. Every time we cook the rice, we want to have the lid on so it can steam even a little bit better, okay? So this is about 5 minutes after I stirred it and put the curry and stuff in, and I put the lid on, and it's about 5 minutes later, and I'm going to check on it in about 10 minutes. This is right at about 15 minutes later, and I'm using my serving fork to just kind of move around the rice to make them not stick together. You know, if you know anything about Belizean people, we don't really like a sticky rice that's clumpy together. We like it loose. And you can see the onions are cooked in there. And I put the onions in that late when you saw me put it in, not while the water was boiling, because I didn't really want the onions to cook away and disappear. I want us to bite little bits of onions in the rice when we eat it. So I'm going to allow it to cook a little bit more. It's almost done. The grains look cooked. Allow it to cook a little bit more, maybe 5 more minutes or so. 5 to 10 at the most. And then we're going to get this on a platter so I can show you how the finished product looks. And I'm going to be eating this with hot wings today and a garden salad. So I'm getting ready to do my hot wings. You can go check out my video that's already at the channel on how to make the hot wings. So let me put my lid back on. We're going to come back in a few minutes and take a look at this again. Here's our finished product of the curried rice. And this is long grain white rice that we started with. And here we have, it's beautiful. It smells good. I have my serving spoon. See? It's not too sticky. Nice and loose. And we have onions peeking out. Look. We have onions peeking out. Beautiful. I love the way this came out. You guys try this and tell me how you like it. So this is what I decided to pair the curried rice with. I did some hot wings. You could go check out my video at the site for that. And I did some coleslaw, and I believe I have a video there already for that too. And this is going to be, I was going to do a garden salad, but I got kind of tired, so I just went ahead and did the coleslaw instead. And this is our meal for today. Hot wings, curried white rice, and coleslaw. You see how simple it is to make curry rice? Just some curry powder, some white rice, water, some salt, and some onions. Now, there's a little rule of thumb that I made up when it comes to curry. Never put more than 1 curried items in the same meal. So for instance, if you're going to make curry rice, don't curry the meat on the same day. Now, that's only my little rule that I made up because although I love curry, it can sometimes be an overwhelming spice. Thank you guys for watching. Thank you for subscribing, for sharing the channel with your friends and family, and for picking up the book. Until I see you again, take care.